Having successfully implemented the revitalization strategy during 2016 to 2020, the new strategy's goal is to make the APRM more relevant, effective, and impactful. Key to this is universal accession. The power of unity is the bedrock upon which the African Union was founded, and this continues to run through the veins of its structures, such as the APRM. Universal accession will see all the AU member states accede to the APRM and join the collective commitment to good governance.
We are taking our fortune in our hand. In the past, they used to tell us, do this, do it this way. This time, we want to say, this is our program, and that was what happened.
And we said, it's clear that it's important that this state, the African state, which must play an important role in terms of this development, has to be empowered, must be strong enough to play this role. And therefore, we had to say, what is it that would characterize this capable African state? Hence, the peer review mechanism to say, here are the benchmarks which we think would make for the kind of state we're talking about. And indeed, even beyond states, which would make for the kind of society that we need.
The target, the hope, and the objective of the APRM is to go for universal accession. In other words, to encourage the African countries to voluntarily subscribe to membership of the APRM, all of them, that is the 54 members of the African Union.
We still think that a membership to the African peer review mechanism should remain voluntary, because by voluntary it means you are taking additional obligations on yourself. So you don't want a country to join when it's not ready. So voluntary is very, very, very important, and it comes with additional responsibilities, and it also gives us authority as the Continental Secretariat, as a panel, to go to heads of state, to talk to heads of state, to say you committed yourself to this, can you do more in this area? But if it's just general, universal, you will not have that, authority to be able to engage countries on their obligations.
So we must say, or should say, that it was a benefit for our country to exchange experiences in our leading and learning process in the APRM, but it also produced good results when we were writing our reports in the areas of work that we're doing, and it promoted interests and the country of everyone in the continent to actually follow suit and join. Right now we are close to a full number of 54 countries that are in the continent who have acceded to the APRM.
In the last 2 years, it was decided that actually we should work on the universal accession. All countries should be members of the APRM.
We will also not just add numbers, but will encourage consistent reports. That assessment reports must generally and regularly be produced just to measure progress, just to ensure that all of us are online.
Look, we have the deadline, the summit is set by 2023 at the rate that we are going, and we think that we'll make that deadline, and we know that South Africa is quite keen to, it's actually prioritizing universal accession, so we'll work with South Africa.
The trajectory of the past 40 years since the establishment of the Organization of African Unity and re-establishment as the African Union is statement that our continent has persevered against the odds. United, we continue to stand. We continue to find African solutions to African problems. We continue to preserve and learn from the rich history of our land. We proudly forge ahead, embracing the wisdom from our old, the curiosity and innovations brought by our youth.
It's really good if we continue on this trajectory. We are very likely to get to 100% accession at continental level. I think that the APRM is a tool that really has contributed very positively on the continent. And if we continue this way, we are bound for great things as a continent.
We have made tremendous progress. And what do we need to do? We need to do more of the good things that we have done. And we need to make sure that when these good things are done, they are done for a purpose. And what is the purpose? To make Africa a continent that will be regarded as one that is making life better for all its people.